Hello, and welcome to today's family program. I'm Dr. Kitcher, and it's always a joy to come to you. Another week is here, and we are, kicking off on the right foot because what we are discussing this time is absolutely important. Similar to whatever we have, shared on this program, we always want to make sure we bring you stuff that will be relevant to your life and to your relationships with other people. We've talked about the road to success, that there is no one who wants to fail and everybody wants to be at the end, successful in every venture that you are involved in. But there are ingredients, there are tools, there are things that we need to take along the way. And this comes in different forms, shapes, and, sizes. And when you know what you need for your journey, you become equipped, and going through that journey becomes easier for you. And this is our aim. Well, if you have just connected with us, I would like you to take the next minute to invite a friend and, encourage them to invite others so we can all watch this program together. And also, if you have any questions, you're always free to contact us and we will provide you with answers to that. And also don't forget to like and share this channel. So we're still talking about being successful. And what do you want to be successful in? Why do you want to be successful? But today we'll start with a series that would be, dealing with aligning ourselves, that is positioning ourselves, getting ourselves ready to be, successful. When you hear these things, they are very good, they sound good, but until you put them into practice, you will not really benefit from what you hear. So don't stay at the position of just hearing, but also make sure you take the next step, which is the step to fulfillment, action. That will be very good. So nobody is tempted to fail. Everybody, is encouraged to succeed. But at the end of the day, you will find that people succeed and some fail. And, success is a choice. Failure is also a choice because it depends on what you decide to do and then the outcomes that, you face. And maybe you will do something that another person did, but your result will be different because along the way, the things you met on the way may be different and therefore it will alter the end result. But if you want to get the same end results, then if there is any opposition, you find a way to either go around it, go through it, eradicate it, and then keep on moving. Success does not come on an elevator. You need to take steps. So it's painstaking, you need to have patience, and you need to work according to the rules. You want to be successful in business. What is business? It is when you put in all your gifts, your talents, into adding value to a product that you can present for others to appreciate and also reward you for that. Then you are successful. It is very, very important. Business is not only about, dealing with people, exchanging something for something, but adding value to a raw material, turning it into a product, being advertised, appreciated by someone, and then you get your reward for it. Then you have succeeded in doing the things that you have to do. So we need to activate our own capabilities. If you want to be successful, you need to switch on the lights. You can't stay in ignorance and expect to see your way clear. You can stay in maybe 1994 when we are in 2024 and expect to have the results of 2024. You need to appreciate yourself. You need to activate the capabilities that are in you. You need to know what you have as assets, your potential. You need to know things that come naturally to you, what you are endowed with in your environment. And these things would help you to channel your way into, success. So success does not come on a silver platter. It does not just drop on your laps, but you have to work towards it. So you need to use not some of your faculties, but all your faculties and combine resources that are within your reach and then bring it out to something. Most people cannot do anything until they are pushed. Most people don't take initiative except they are faced with some kind of obstacle. It is also good because they said the necessity is what? The mother of invention. And it is very, very important that sometimes when we are pushed to the wall, we don't look at the wall, but we look through the wall. We look beyond the wall, and that pushes you to really get something out of you to get you out of that situation that you are in. A man in prison will never be yearning for, the best technology or the best stuff to be within for him in the prison. You could bring him, all the luxury in the prison. But if you ask him for one thing that he really needs, he will tell you, I want to get out of this prison. So success is inborn. I mean, the desire to be successful is inborn because that is who you are, a success product. You are complete by yourself, but then you need to add value to things that you meet along the way. So we have different kinds of giftings, and through the gift and the ability for people to transform stuff, they become successful. Two people may be given clay, which is just like dirt, mud. Give them 20 minutes, one person comes out with a molded, something very beautiful. Another person still will have the clay in the hands, not knowing what to do. Both of them have 10 fingers, 2 hands, eyes, and everything. But one applies something, which is the gift. And some people may not even be gifted, but they would try not to let things remain in the same state that they are. Things we use as products always were a chunk of raw material. But those who produce what we use, if it is a cell phone, the producer of the cell phone saw the cell phone from the materials that he used. So we need to be really, really up to task with the things that would bring us success. Many people think, success has to do with when you have connections with people. It is part of it, but not the fundamental thing. For you to be successful, you have to first of all program yourself to think success. And success is the end of a desired goal. Whatever you desire to achieve, when it is achieved, you call it success. You need to make sure you know the things that are within your reach. What are the raw materials that you need? What are the opportunities that are available to you? What do you need to learn in order to get better at what you are doing? So it's not primarily about connections. It is about assessing, identifying, and taking inventory of your environment. Know the raw materials and the stuff that are within your reach. Once you are able to get this, you can begin to think about the next step. So what am I going to do with this? If you are giving maybe X amount, $10,000, with $10,000, you cannot think about establishing a multi-million company, because multi-million companies are not established with that kind of capital. Probably you can start with it, but it will take you a number of years to reach that multi-million status. So you start small, and you can't put all the 10,000 into something because you need to pay certain bills initially. Nothing is coming in. You are just going to produce. So maybe half of what you get is what you will need to, invest into getting, stuff done and all that. So you have a vision to go break into the hundreds of thousands, but you have 10 now. Start with what you have. Think big, but start small. And if the capacity is there to increase and to grow as fast as you can. If we consider the building process, which I always like to use in my examples, If you dig a foundation, you can't finish the building the same day, even if you have all the resources, you have everything. There is no way that you would finish it in one day. Why? Because maybe you put the concrete, you need to make sure the concrete is set and strong. Then if pillars in there and need to wait for some time. So it takes time. Some processes require maybe a week, 2 weeks, or whatever. So you got to wait. It's like a painter, painting with oil. Oil paintings, don't dry, instantly. So he paints. Sometimes he needs to wait for it to dry a bit, then he continues. So although you can do it instantly, the process requires that you follow due procedures. And once you do that, you will end up with a great painting. A painting that technically is good, artistically very wonderful, and it is guaranteed longevity. When people cut corners, what you produce may look good, but when it comes to its functional importance, it becomes a useless product. Because whatever you have that does not bring any benefit to you, you don't consider it to be an asset. If all you do is to repair and pay bills and do stuff on things and not adding any value, then it means you are living a wasted life. We will be taking our time to go through the requirements, the things that you need in order to align yourself for that success that you so much need, that we all need, that we are actually created for. Don't think failure, think success. And because you think in success, remember, you are to add value to things that are within your reach. I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher, and this has been your favorite program, Today's Family. And I want you to know we are interested in seeing you fly with the wings of an eagle. We'll see you again next week. And when we come next week, we are going to begin to really show you how to align yourself for success. But start with thinking success and look at what is within your reach that you can add value to it. Take care, have a wonderful day, and see you next week. Bye-bye.